we talk about India, you've seen it all. You started off, or Tata Play did start off on pay TV. You've now started to branch out and really incorporate digitization into your strategy. Just how different is the business now for Tata Play now compared to when you started about 10, 12 years ago, sir?
So we have to go with the customer and the technology that's available. Earlier, what was available was pay TV through the satellite. We kind of mastered that. We made it available in the best possible way for the customer. We are the largest in that. In between, when the demand for on-demand came up, we thought of doing the same role that we were doing in television, that of aggregation and making content discovery easy. So we created a product called Binge, which aggregates about 30-odd apps, and the customer doesn't have to go from one app to the second to the third to the fourth to the fifth. He gets to see content of his choice, of his genres, in the languages that he wants to watch on one rail from all the apps. Right. And that's what we worked on in the last 4 years. So now we are straddling both the worlds. Live TV, OTT. Right. And whichever grows at whatever pace, we are in both.
Yeah, and according to the estimates for the meat part of Asia, about 82% of content in India is still consumed by pay TV, and they're only expecting that to go down to about 70% by 2028. That's about a 1 percentage point erosion, which is fairly slow still and very dominant, actually.
I wouldn't be surprised if it continues to grow.
If it continues to grow.
Because there is 140 million homes out of the 300 million homes that we have that still are yet to buy their first TV in their home. They still haven't bought their first TV. India is probably the lowest penetration of televisions in the world. So if those people haven't had the money so far to buy a TV, how do we expect them to pay for content and bandwidth both tomorrow? So they will start with the television, they'll probably go to free TV first, and then some of them will migrate to pay TV.
But is there a risk now where, because India also is a very young population, that you might see a generation of, say 200 million young Indians perhaps skipping TV altogether and going straight to OTT? Is that part of the scenario analysis?
Well, why are the 110 million homes that are paying for television $4 a month after month, and they continue to pay? Why are they continuing to pay? If that was a risk, then that risk should have shown up by now. The last IPL that happened, on which cricket was available online for free, my subscriptions on television actually grew faster than it ever grew in the previous IPLs. Right. The Asia Cup that happened just now, content was available for free on OTT. This time, my Asia Cup grew faster than all other previous Asia Cups put together.
Interesting.
So I don't see, you see, what happens is something doesn't have to die for something to grow. So if people are buying private planes, doesn't mean the commercial airlines will go away. If people are buying cars and scooters, doesn't mean that metros will not be required. I'm seeing more cars, more scooters, and more metros being built in every city that I go to.
So you're not worried about cannibalization between your two businesses?
In India is a world of and not a world of or.
Interesting.
Or happens in places where television is outpriced. In the countries where television was $85, $90, $100 a month, in comes an OTT with $10, and there is cord cutting. In India, we sell television at $3 to $4. You can't go lower than that.